So in earlier videos, you saw how to carry out a one-sample t-test using the one-mean applet or the theory-based inference applet, but we can also do this in JMP. So before we can import the data into JMP, we need to save it on our computers, and usually I would just get it from this data and applets page, but the last time I checked, the time estimate data actually wasn't right. So like you can see the highest values of 30 are missing from this data set. So instead, I made a tiny CC for it. It's just tiny.cc/time estimates. So if I type in tiny.cc/time estimates, I can download the data from there. So inside JMP, I'm going to do File Open. And if you didn't save it anywhere, it'll just be in your Downloads folder. I saved a copy in my Chapter 2 folder too. And you want to make sure that this box is not checked. If it's checked, it'll just open it as a text file. I want it to open in JMP, so I'm going to uncheck that box and click Open. And I've got all my time estimates here. You can see there's 48 rows, so I know that all of my estimates are accounted for. So we're going to do Analyze Distribution here. So you've seen Analyze Distribution in the context of categorical data. Here we're using it for quantitative data. So I put my estimates in my Y, and the data aren't given in a table, so it's not necessary to put anything in the frequency box like we've done before. So we click OK. And I like everything to be horizontal, so I click the arrow next to Distribution and choose Stack. And what's nice about Analyze Distribution is it gives us a lot of things at once. So this is giving us a histogram and a box plot. We haven't talked a lot about those yet, but you probably have some past experience reading those types of graphs. We have a 5-number summary here. The mean, the standard deviation, and the standard error are all given to us automatically. But to do the test, we're going to click the arrow next to Estimate and choose Test Mean. So we want to do a hypothesis test for the mean. Where it says Specify Hypothesized Mean, we're going to put in 10 because that's our null hypothesis value. And we're always just going to leave that second box blank and click OK. And you can see this is telling us our degrees of freedom is 47, so it's doing a t-test using a t-distribution with 47 degrees of freedom. 3.95, that's our t-statistic, and then our two-sided p-value is 0.0003, the same thing that we got before. So in JMP, you're looking for the value where it says the probability greater than t, and t is given in absolute value signs. That's the two-sided p-value. If it just says greater or less, those would be the one-sided p-values. So that's how you can use JMP to get the t-statistic and the p-value for a one-sample t-test.